Yeah, I mean, for the first time, probably since I was maybe 12 or 13, that I had that much downtime without playing basketball or not knowing when we were going to get back on the floor. So, it gave me an opportunity to be home, make up a lot of time that I've lost over the years because I've been playing in this league and striving to be, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, to ever play this game. So, sacrificing my family at times, was the most challenging and hardest part about it all. So, for the last 4 months or however long we've been off since March, gave me an opportunity just to be with my kids, be with my wife, spend time with my family, and just kind of rejoice in that moment. So, leaving Thursday, leaving my family, leaving my kids, leaving my wife was very challenging. Kind of emotional at the same time. But they truly understood it, that it was time for for me to get back to work, and just happy to be back playing a game that I love as well.
Hey LeBron, it's Tim Reynolds. How are you?
Good, I'm good. How are you, Tim?
Good, thanks, man. I'm curious it's been so many things happen in the world between the virus and the unrest and the protests and all of these things that have gone on. I'm curious, at any point in that, did you say, we don't need to do this, we don't need to come back, we don't need to play, I don't need to play, it would be an enormous statement if I didn't play? I'm just wondering if you ever thought about going down that road.
No, never crossed my mind that we did not need to play this beautiful game of basketball that brings so many people together, that brings happiness, that brings joy to the households, to so many families, from kids that's just born, where they're born and their parents put on their favorite team's clothing, to all the way to where you're 60, 70, 80 years old and you're just thinking about the game from a sport. And this is all about sport. And I'm happy to be a part of one of the biggest sports in the world, and that's the game of basketball. And I'm happy to have a platform where not only people will gain joy from the way I play the game, from the way our team play the game, but for also what I'm able to do off the floor as well. So, being able to use my platform, use the NBA's platform to continue to talk about what's going on, because I will not stop until I see real change for us as Black America, for African Americans, for people of color. And I also believe I can do both, though. I can bring happiness to a lot of homes with the way I play the game and the way the Lakers is going to play the game. And I will continue to push the envelope and continue to keep my foot on the gas on creating real change for us as people of color in America.
Hey LeBron, Melissa Rowland here. You've long talked about just the chemistry that this team has and the brotherhood and camaraderie that you have with the guys. What's it been like to be back around all the guys again?
It's like we never left. We pick right up where we left off. It's almost like, you have AAU. And when I was growing up, we had AAU days, and then, once the AAU season is over, you kind of go back to your respective cities and things of that nature, and then AAU season starts back up again that next spring, and it's like you never left, and that's what kind of the feeling is. We got back together, feel like we've been together for years, even though this is our first year together, but it feels like we've been together for years, and it's just happy to see all my brothers and doing what we love to do best, like I said, and that's playing a game of basketball and doing it for one another.
Hey LeBron, it's Bill Warren. I'm wondering just if anything about the bubble environment has surprised you once you got to Orlando. Was there anything about the setup or the process or the facilities that you didn't anticipate or you didn't know was going to be there, or just has caught you by surprise?
No, I'm just taking it all in. For me, I'm all about the process. And I'm here for one goal and one goal only, and that's to win a championship. That's to get better every single day. That's my mindset. My mindset is to do that on the floor. My mindset off the floor is to continue to give education, continue to give guidance to my community, to communities around the world, in the inner city, about how important our voices is, how important we are, and creating change. So that is my main focus. I'm here to do nothing else beside that. Let's play the game at a high level, bring a championship back to LA, hopefully, and also continue to push the envelope on creating change for my people.
Hey LeBron, Tanya again. I'm curious, over the past few months we've seen this huge movement against racism and the way that Black people are treated in the justice system and with police. And this is something that you've been talking about for years, obviously. I'm wondering if, as you look at what's happening now, if there's any optimism you feel that this is a time when real change can happen?
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because, this is the mission I've been on for a long time now. And it's great that now a lot of people's ears are opening. A lot of people are understanding. A lot of people are recognizing. A lot of people still don't get it, and a lot of people are still afraid to talk about it. But the racism that goes on in America, especially for my people of color, is still here. And but we have some ears. We have some ears, and we will continue to, like I said, to push the envelope and letting people know that we are human as well. No matter our skin color, no matter how we look, no matter how we sound, we don't want to just be used for our God-given ability as far as our talent on the floor, our talents in the music industry, our talents in the industry as far as clothing and things of that nature, but we also want to be recognized for our talent with our brains, because that's what we are. We are humans just like everybody else, and we should be treated that way. So this has been my mission, and obviously you see that what I do in my community with my IPS school, what I've been doing for years in my hometown, and any place that I go, I try to give back and give that knowledge. So, but the good thing now, we have more ears and more people are listening to what's going on, so that's definitely a plus.
Mike? All right, Mike is disappeared.
Is that it, or?
No, we got Dave for you. Dave?
Hey, LeBron. I think it was summer of 2017 where you spent a lot of time with Ronnie and his AU team and traveling, and you said it kind of sparked something inside you. Do you see any parallels to that you guys are kind of living the AU experience yourself as teammates down there?
Yeah, it does feel like an AAU feeling. Everyone, in the same bubble. Everyone's in the same venue. It has that AAU feeling. It takes me back to when I played, or like you said, the correlation when I spent a lot of time with Bronny and his team. So it definitely has that feeling. But that's a great feeling. It's all about the joy of the game. It's about the love of the game, and I know I have a lot of love and a lot of joy to give to this game. So it should be very exciting.
Hey, LeBron, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, sorry about that. Hey, Mike Terrell here. Hey, LeBron, I wanted to know what you were planning to do with the jersey, the name on the back, and just how the thought that you put into that.
I actually didn't go with a name on the back of my jersey, and it was, it's no disrespect to the list that was handed out to all the players. I commend anyone that decides to put something on the back of their jersey. It's just something that didn't really, seriously resonate with my mission, with my goal. I would have loved to have a say-so on what would have went on the back of my jersey. I had a couple things in mind, but I wasn't a part of that process, which is okay. I'm absolutely okay with that. So what I will continue to do, off the floor and when I'm talking to you guys and when I'm, everything that I do has a purpose and has a meaning. So I don't need to have something on the back of my jersey for people to understand my mission or know what I'm about and what I'm here to do. So, but I commend everybody and I respect everybody that decided to put something on the back of their jersey. I think that's great, and also respect anyone that didn't.
All right, we got one last question for Bill Plaschke.
Yeah, hey LeBron, Bill Plaschke here. Are you concerned about your health, and are you confident the NBA can pull this off, safety-wise, health-wise?
I believe the NBA and Adam Silver and everyone that had anything to do with this, they took all precautionary measures to make sure that we as a league, as safe as we can be. Obviously, in anything that you do, there can be things that could happen, but we will cross that line if it happens. But we're doing everything from a league, from every franchise, to make sure everyone stays safe during COVID, during this pandemic. But I believe in Adam Silver. He has given me no reason to never not believe him since he took over. And I believe in our franchise that we're doing everything that we can to stay safe. So I have no concerns, unless concerns was started to happen, and we'll cross that bridge if it happens. But I'm here 100% in great health, and I'm looking forward to getting back.